electronic devices can be found in the safety information card in your seat pocket.
Fire coming out it when we burning caves. We winning like the Cowboys back in the Michael Irvin days.
We just put up to the hotel room, off the plane. I know it's been a little minute. Look, beep. Trail. Nice. Sheesh. But we came out here really for a sacrifice. For the Feast of Dedication. I'm pretty sure it was a Feast of Dedication. We got these tickets. And what I had in mind was just getting out, even though things are not going well. Like with the trading account and how my trading performance was over that time. So with me taking a break, I wanted to also like still enjoy life a bit. Instead of just saying like no trips, stay disciplined, use the money for the trading account. Decided to go a different route and do over and beyond for the Feast of Dedication. So we're out here in Florida, taking a little trip. You know, we're gonna go see some stuff, do some other things, and check out Universal and what they got to offer. It's my wife's first time going to Universal, so it's gonna be a little good time. But we'll be throwing in some B-roll, and this is like a different type of vlog. We're not doing any chart work or taking any trades. I haven't taken a trade since the last time I took a trade. I don't know, like the beginning of November, when I realized that the market was just like just shit, you know, going down 25%. There's no point in continuing at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year. So let's just start up a new one. And this is gonna be like the beginning of a new like season. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibes. So that's really what we out here for. And there's not much to talk about, so it's gonna be a bunch of B-roll, and whenever I wanna hop in, we're gonna hop in and talk about something. Is that a person? He just stood up and looked at us. So we've been back for, I want to say, about a week now, and that was one of the most exciting trips that I've ever had. Like the most fun that I've ever had. Just getting away from the charts and being able to just enjoy life for itself. That was an amazing experience, and we have to go back to desktop for a little while just because my microphone ended up breaking, and it broke on the trip, or I believe it broke before. But just really stepping away and being able to like have fun was really cool. And, you know, not making the trip about anything monetizable or trading related or, you know, trying to grab content, but just simply enjoying the trip. So a lot of the video is going to be B-roll, and I said that while I got there because it was more of just the experience, and I believe that's kind of what I want to provide, because I feel like if I would have intentionally recorded videos, set up the microphone, have the damn selfie stick out and everything, it wouldn't have been the same. Maybe if I have like a little camera I can carry around, it'll be a little bit different. But even then, having to maneuver having a camera at a theme park is not the best scenario if you're familiar with those environments. But overall, I'm excited for Q1 and in Q4. In a couple of days, with the state of crypto, I'm going to be pulling out of crypto fully and restructuring my portfolio and just using that money for futures, and even maybe doing a funded program, which I know I don't necessarily promote them, but I do see the benefits of Top Step. So we'll be venturing down that path pretty shortly. And in our first video, I'm going to start a timer on how long like the whole process takes. It's not necessarily looking for a deadline, but just giving you a realistic view on what to expect. It's not something that'll happen overnight. It's not something that'll happen in a year or 2 years, where you're looking for sustainability and ultimate profitability to the point to where, money is nothing to you. It's going to take a little while to get back to that point. But I just wanted to share this with you guys and just let you know, like, sometimes you need to take a break. Sometimes you need to step away and be able to see what your life means to you. I think that's the best way to put it, because sometimes as traders we can get really caught up in success, really caught up in percentages, caught up in ROIs, and just back testing in the process itself, because we're so hell-bent on looking to succeed. Sometimes you need to take a step back and realize where you are, and then just enjoy the life that you currently have. That's the best way to begin building a new life. It's just taking a moment. Take a moment for yourself and just be here, be present, because ultimately it will help. Trust. I'm laser focused for January 5th, and it's January 5th because the market is basically closed. If people are trading right now, their trading is whatever, but the volume is low. No brokerages are really trying to provide liquidity for this, so you're paying overnight fees like crazy, and the year's done for me. Okay. And it has been since, I believe that was the beginning of November, about November 6th. That was the last trade submitted, and we did not win on it, so we had to cease operations. So I'm excited. I'm very eager to get back in, and we're going to be switching around some pairs. So you're going to see a bunch of new changes with the pairs that I'm trading, the way that I trade. Well, not necessarily the way that I trade, but the way that I think, and everything like that. So I'm very excited for what's to come next, and I hope you guys are as well. So lock in and let's get ready for Q1. And this was a bunch of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Peace.